to another episode of Adopt a Pet Today, sponsored by the Pet Care Foundation. Today we're at the West Valley Animal Shelter in Chatsworth on Plummer Street. You can go to our website, laanimalservices.com, to find the address and more information on today's show. Today we're going to be seeing dogs, cats, bunnies, and guinea pigs who are looking for their new forever loving homes. We have Jill from Out of the Cage and Raina from Good Sense Dog Training here to show the dogs and explain what it takes to be an amazing pet owner, to bring these animals into your home and to keep them forever. We also have Charlotte and Sally who will be showing the cats and the bunnies and guinea pigs, and our volunteers Ryan and Brian. So enjoy the show, and here we go.
We are looking at Kyle, and Kyle's looking at his really good volunteer friend Brian because he loves Brian. Kyle is at West Valley. He's a senior dog. His A number is A203-6193. He's a senior boy. Jill, Heidi, what do we know about this guy?
So Kyle is 9 years old. He was found as a stray. He was clearly somebody's dog because not only is he super friendly with people, he loves his volunteers, he's also dog friendly. Kyle was actually kenneled with another dog. He spent time with another German Shepherd out in the play yard and has done fine. He casually likes to chase the tennis ball on his own terms. He's a medium to low energy dude that just needs a soft bed and a kind heart.
Heidi.
He is so sweet, and you know, we have a thing for the shepherds. Hi, good boy, you're so handsome. He says, I just need to come home with somebody. I need to come home with somebody. I'm going to love them forever.
And Raina.
Well, he was outside. I was doing retrieving with the ball with him, and he was running around very happy. He did a sit for me. He does love his peeps. You know, he loves Ryan and Brian. He recognized them right away with me. And some of us, he's like, well, I don't know you. I want to go to them because I know them. So he is going to bond with that person who adopts, you know, once you give him that time. Good job. And he had a field trip that he went to J.C. Penney's, right? Is that what you said, Brian? And he had his photograph taken with another dog, and he did great. So he's a great boy to take home and settle in pretty quickly, I think.
Okay, Raina now has Guns, the tuxedo dog. They call them tuxedo cats. Let's call him a tuxedo dog. Guns is about 3 years old. His A number is 205-2302. He likes treats, huh, Jill?
Yeah, he's definitely a treat-motivated dog. He's definitely a human handler-focused dog as well.
Yeah.
You know, Guns has a sad story. He's been here since September at West Valley Shelter, and he actually came in with a buddy. And that dog has been adopted, and Guns is by himself. But we do know, I've actually spent some time with Guns in the past, and he is non-reactive to dogs through the fence and very, very happy in the play yard. We're kind of scratching our heads about why he's still here because other than needing a few leash skills, he's really a perfect dog. He's, again, human and dog friendly, very enthusiastic, was kenneled with another dog and ready to go.
Heidi, I think you have a new friend.
He likes massages too. That feels pretty good. You know, again, when we show these dogs and talk about them and their personalities, you know, sometimes they can look a little bit nervous or a little not focused, but you know, some of them are camera shy and they're trying to figure everything out. It would be like us if, you know, you took me out of my house and threw me in a cage somewhere. I'd be like, hey, what the heck's going on? But he is super sweet and he really wants to come home. I think he's going to be a good exercise buddy, right? You want to get your walks in every day with him. He's going to love it.
And he does like his treats, and he's responding well to you, Raina.
He's just training. Yeah. Good boy. You know, it's unfortunate he's been overlooked as sweet as he is. That's why, you know, the black dogs, the dark dogs, you know, they get overlooked in the kennels. You know, it's unfortunate because they don't stand out, they blend in, and people aren't as drawn to these dark colored dogs. So it's important with the volunteers here to get them out so they can see the personalities of these guys and help them get adopted because you know, you're missing out, you know, when you don't get to meet these sweethearts.
Okay, we've got a good butt view of Mamacita.
There we go.
And now she says, get this face on camera because I am so cute. About 3 years old, A204-3318. And she says, well, I don't know, Raina, is that the best treat you have for me? And here's Jill, my
Mamacita.
girlfriend.
Hi, girl. Hey, you guys, Mamacitas, it's so sad and heartbreaking when they smile at everybody who passes their kennel, and that's this dog. Mamacita also got on a furry field trip this weekend. She went hiking with other dogs and did amazing. No reactivity whatsoever. She was on parallel leash walks. We've got video of that we will share in her post, but she is just the best girl. She has a medical, she's got a little lump down below in her mammary chain, which is probably why she's still here, but hopefully you just remove the mammary chain and that's that. 3 years old, you guys, super social, dog friendly as far as we can tell, and ready to go home. Stop hiding, Mama.
Heidi.
Hey, where's your boyfriend Brian? Look at Brian over there.
Come here, love bug.
Huh,
Come
show
here,
that
love bug.
beautiful little
see,
face.
you ready for it? There you go. He had to just settle in.
Could we show that pretty face? There you go. Oh, there she is.
She's such a nice size and
Beautiful color. Look at her
and
beautiful
young
color.
and very social. Just perfect, and not a big puller, jumpy girl, you know.
Yep.
So this is an ideal dog, you know, for someone. And her age is great. The mammary tumors are easy to remove, and she was obviously bred. So we see a lot of the females that come into the shelter that have been bred, and it's good girl.
And Raina, this is probably, she's not going to get any bigger than this.
No,
right?
no, no. She's
So
full grown.
She's a
She's
good
awesome.
size if you're not looking for a big dog. She's the perfect bigger than a little dog, small, medium girl.
Oh, man, and look at what you get for being such a good girl, Mamacita. Yeah, look at all that good stuff. Okay, we've got Butch now, and when he looks at the camera, you will see gorgeous, gorgeous eyes, a beautiful face. Butch is about 6 years old. He's a big boy. He could probably use some walks around the block, and probably everyone else could use those too. A number 205-9121. Jill, you know Butch?
Yeah, and you know what? He needs a little exercise plan he could use to lose a few lbs, but other than that, he's a soft, friendly dog. It's adorable to watch him. He just rolls over for belly rubs. Obviously, he loves Ryan, but he loves affection. So just a home who can give him some TLC and put him on a weight management program. You know, he's not obese, but he's been in a shelter kennel and he needs to be in your backyard.
Heidi, what do you think about shepherds?
How old, you know, I let my heart's like ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. How old is he again?
He's 6 years old.
6, that's a great age. 6 is a great age. And you can see these dogs bond so quickly with people, and our volunteers who are with them and the kennel staff. He's going to do this with you when he gets home.
See what I mean?
You know what I mean? He's like, look at me. Super sweet boy.
Yeah, coming in, one, they're in a room here. We're in a room, we're not in the yard. Camera and people sitting around. The flooring is slick a little bit for them. So all of this is new, and it makes for them to be more nervous than they would be otherwise, you know. And we just you have to understand that. And with the people they know, like the volunteers they're familiar with, that's why we have them here. It helps them like, oh, okay, I know him, so I'm okay. So obviously he knows Ryan, and he settled in and felt more comfortable with his presence. And that's what happens when they find that they're people and bond with them, and they need that home to get that person to help and be there for them, and he's beautiful.
He
He's
is, and
fabulous.
those eyes are going to make you melt. He's given goo-goo eyes.
Oh, you are.
He's like, I love you. I love you so much.
Raina's got the attention of
Good
Watson.
job.
I have to say, when he
Good
came in the room,
job.
he had to say hi to everybody. He said, well, there's Jill. I know her. Heidi, I don't know, but I'm going to go say hi to her. Bill. And the cat lady, Barbara. So he said, I am Mr. Social. I'm the guy who just says hi to everybody. It's
Yes.
Watson again. His A number 204-9287. Jill, he's a lover.
He really is, and he's really affectionate and friendly. The problem with Watson right now is that he has some injuries to his feet from jumping on his kennel.
Good job,
And,
Good.
you know, we don't like to see medical dogs linger here at shelters, because when it's time to look at overcrowding, dogs like Watson are the first to go. So we are very concerned about him. His feet seem fine right now, but he was injuring his pads. And he does not like being in the kennel, but boy, does he blossom once he gets out. And this is the real Watson right here. Attentive, sits for treats, very focused on his handler, and look at that. So happy people get to see this side of him.
And how old is he again?
He's 3 years old.
3. He's got a long life ahead of him with you, Jill. I mean, Heidi Reyna.
Well, you know, I hate hearing about the medical issues here because many of them develop them here, and they're so treatable, but the shelter's not set up to treat medical, not anything beyond, you know, basic just meds. But, you know, you get them home, you get them to a vet, you get them treated, and they're good to go. Like you would with any animal that you would take to your home, you take care of them properly. And the shelter just doesn't give that kind of support. So it's unfortunate, and that doesn't mean they won't make a good pet and be a fabulous member of the family. So, you know, get his feet treated, you know, and he'll be good to go. So.
Well, and Raina, also too, this is when you are bringing any animal into your home, it has to be for their life. That's what we
Absolutely.
want, right?
Absolutely.
So these are things you have to think about. If medical problems pop up, if there's a behavioral problem that pops up, there's plenty of resources to help you.
That's right.
So you can keep them in the home, but just like us, you know, if they need to go to the dentist, you know, they should have their yearly physicals just like we do to make sure they're healthy. Preventative is the key
You
to
are so
everything.
awesome.
So
You are
again,
so
when
awesome.
adopting, think, you know, he could be here for 10 more years.
You're so good.
11 more years, 12 more
Absolutely.
years. So
Yeah.
you need to think of the plan to be able to take care of them. Grooming, you know, we saw our first boy that came out, the shepherd, need to brush them, you know, so they don't get all matted.
Absolutely. It's
So-
all about taking care of the animals and giving them the proper care and treatment and love that they need. It's not just food, you know, it's overall well-being. And they
Making
need
them
it.
a part of the family.
Absolutely.
And this guy would just walk right in
Bless you.
and say, I
Bless
live
you.
here.
He'll be the mayor of your street. Hi, everybody, I'm here. It's Watson.
And I love this head. I love this big old head.
So you
It's
guys,
just the
3
best.
strikes on this one, right? A pity type breed, you know, gray, they disappear in their kennel, and medical, quote unquote, right? Which we don't actually notice right now. So we really are especially vigilant about Watson.
This is
Easy,
Chico
easy, easy, easy,
loving
easy.
the treats that
Good
Raina brought in
boy.
today.
You are such a-
Chico's about 3 years old, I think, is a number 200-5010.
happening?
Low rider, handsome,
happening?
friendly. Oh my gosh, Jill, what a dog.
He really is. And you know, the thing about Chico not in his favor is that he doesn't have great kennel presence. Again, he's 3 years old. You can see how engaging he is. He's a chunky lowrider blockhead. I mean, you've got to be kidding me that this guy is still here. He's 3 years old. And, you know, again, when the public comes in to look at dogs and the dogs are stressed in their kennel, they just keep walking. Plus, he's black. Plus, he's a pity type breed. And so, you know, things aren't in his favor right now at the shelter, despite how
Chico.
cute and
Sit a
obedient
good
he
boy.
is.
Sit.
This is the
you sit?
volunteer
Can you
favorite
sit?
today at West Valley,
Good
Chico.
job. Good job.
I can't take it.
I can't.
cannot take care.
I know.
He's
I
like, hello, look at me. Hello, look at me. I'm here. I'm here. Yes.
Here.
Good boy.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. You know, kennel presence, in case you don't understand what that means, it's how they are showing themselves when you walk through. Do they sit there nicely, or are they spinning, or are they barking, or are they jumping? What do they do? And many of these guys, of course, if they've been here too long, or they just can't deal with all the chaos here, it's very stressful. They jump, they spin, they bark. I mean, I would too, I think. So that doesn't mean once you get them out, you get this. You get something that is just darling. I just want to. He came in strutting like, hello, here I am. And what was it? Ryan goes like a bowling ball. He's like, yes, I'm the resident bowling ball. I'm so cute.
Okay, Watson's going to be the mayor. Chico's going to be the social director.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Yes,
Absolutely.
he is. He says, because I can do it. I can do it. My name
Will you
is
sit?
Chico. I'm about 3 years old. My A number is 200-5010. That's you, Chico.
That's you.
Talking about you, big
That's
boy.
you. You are so awesome.
And you can find out all of this information, laanimalservices.com, to see all of the animals we're showing you today on the show. And we also have our 6 city shelters where we've got plenty of more animals. If somebody's not making your heart beat today, there'll be somebody at another shelter that does.